The OAS has proposed a roadmap for peace and stability in Haiti, focusing on 4 key areas: humanitarian aid, strengthening security, political dialogue, and sustainable development. However, the roadmap's weakness lies in its lack of specific details regarding the implementation of this roadmap. Greetings, I'm Samuel, here to help you navigate with Konbit Leve Kanpe the weaknesses of the OAS's proposed roadmap for peace and stability in Haiti. Here's an analysis of the weaknesses and a proposed solution. Weaknesses: lack of specificity in the roadmap. While the 4 pillars are identified, humanitarian aid, security, political dialogue, and sustainable development, the document doesn't provide concrete actions, timelines, or responsible parties for each. For example, for humanitarian aid, it doesn't specify what kind of aid, how it will be distributed, or who will be the primary beneficiaries. For strengthening security, there's no mention of how security will be reinforced, for example, training, equipment, troop numbers, or what specific measures will be taken to restore public order. Regarding political dialogue, it broadly mentions free elections but lacks details on the process of dialogue, who will be involved, and how the constitutional referendum will be conducted. Sustainable development is a very broad term, and the document offers no specifics on how it will be achieved or measured. Absence of measurable objectives and KPIs. The roadmap lacks clear, measurable objectives and key performance indicators (KPIs) to track progress and ensure accountability. Without these, it's difficult to assess the effectiveness of the proposed actions. No mention of funding and resources. The document does not discuss the financial resources or logistical support required to implement this ambitious roadmap. This is a critical omission, as funding is essential for any large-scale peace and stability initiative. Limited stakeholder engagement details. While it mentions dialogue leading to free elections, it doesn't detail how various Haitian stakeholders, government, civil society, local communities, opposition groups, will be engaged in the planning and implementation phases beyond the OAS General Assembly discussion. Unclear enforcement mechanisms. There's no information on how the OAS or the international community plans to ensure the roadmap's adherence and address potential obstacles or non-compliance. Solution: to address these weaknesses, the OAS roadmap needs to be expanded into a comprehensive action plan with the following elements. 1. Detailed action plans for each pillar. Humanitarian aid. Specify types of aid, food, medical, shelter, target populations, distribution mechanisms, and partnerships with humanitarian organizations. Security reinforcement. Outline specific security initiatives, for example, police training, disarmament programs, border control, timelines, and the roles of national and international forces like the MSSM. Political dialogue and elections. Define the framework for dialogue, identify key participants, establish a clear electoral calendar, detail the constitutional referendum process, and outline measures to ensure free and fair elections. Sustainable development. Propose concrete development projects in areas like infrastructure, education, healthcare, and economic empowerment with clear funding sources and expected outcomes. 2. Establishment of measurable objectives and KPIs. For each action point, define specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART objectives and corresponding KPIs to monitor progress. 3. Comprehensive budget and resource allocation. Develop a detailed budget for the entire roadmap, identifying funding sources, OAS member states, international donors. Allocate resources for each specific initiative, including personnel, equipment, and logistical support. 4. Define stakeholder engagement strategy. Create a robust plan for engaging all relevant Haitian stakeholders through consultations, workshops, and participatory decision-making processes. Establish a mechanism for regular communication and feedback from local communities. 5. Clear governance, oversight, and enforcement mechanisms. Establish a multi-stakeholder oversight committee to monitor implementation and ensure accountability. Define mechanisms for conflict resolution and addressing non-compliance. Outline a strategy for continuous evaluation and adaptation of the roadmap based on evolving circumstances. 6. Communication strategy. Develop a clear communication plan to inform the Haitian public and international community about the roadmap's progress and challenges. By incorporating these detailed elements, the OAS's proposed roadmap can transform from a broad outline into a robust and actionable plan, significantly increasing its chances of bringing lasting peace and stability to Haiti. With faith and solidarity, Samuel Moreau, spokesperson of Konbit Leve Kanpe. Pass this message along to every Haitian for awareness, and share your vision on these platforms of Konbit Leve Kanpe, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and email us at konbitlevekampe@gmail.com. Thank you for following, listening, watching, and sharing this analysis.